Welcome, folks. And here we are, ready to go racing once again at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'm going to quickly grab the old standings and see how they're looking prior to today's race. All of our English competitors, don't forget, folks, today is census day. Just went and filled out my census. Felt proper grown up doing that. That was fun. So always register your census whenever your census is. So Hutchie is going to need a good, strong reply to Rocky, who is currently leading our standings, Rocky, with 218 points. We've got Hutchie in second place with 203. Then it's a bit of a gap to Pope J. Pope and Catsby, whose battle is a single point between them, 2 races left. So epic fight between these two guys. Let's see who can come out for third place in the championship. Further down, Brother Adam, 96 points, so he can put some real good results in. He might even be able to catch up to the drivers ahead of him. And then it's down to Sharif, who's got 80 points, who joined us late but has done a really good job in the McLaren. And so he could well be a competitor as well, as the drivers are starting to come out. So I will back and try this. Good to have a look at as they head around on the first set of laps. Who's our first driver that out? I think it is. That's Catsby's teammate, Fingerhook. Fingerhook driving for the Williams team here in the F3, usually competing in the F4. So we'll see how he does. He'll be the first driver around to start his lap in a moment. Traffic to deal with there. That could have just helped him stay a little bit competitive through the first, through those tricky little corners. But no, it's going to be purple sectors all the way because he's the first drive round. It'll be interesting to see what time he sets. He was in the 135s, high 134s earlier. I can't remember his lap time was. Over the line from Fingerhook, and it's a 135 So a pretty good lap from him. Let's ride on board with Ava as Rocky goes faster on a 135.8 and Catsby goes even faster on a 135.6. Ava and Mort goes 135.4, so good time from him. And Gomez Yanta is going to go 5th with the 135.0 as well. So he's just, 135.2, sorry, for Gomez Yanta. NJW 135.4. Gomez Yanta, who's gone in hard. Dark RT has gone in above that, so it's a good lap from him. Farico Sama coming over the line with a 135.8. And he gets running wide into that next corner. So who else have we got to come? We've got Skullface currently on a lap. Let's see how he does. Who's he got ahead of him? No one ahead of him as of yet. Let us know in the chat who you're going to be cheering on today, who you're going to be wanting to win in this race. As some drivers looking like they're going to be setting some competitive lap times for this first set of laps. Skullface is going to come round and over the line, setting a 1 minute 34.4, so a new fastest lap from Skullface, and really impressive work from him. Pope J Pope has gone fastest in the opening sector, so he's going to need to come up with an answer to Catsby with his excellent opening lap. As all the drivers are starting to come in to the pits now and set their fastest laps. J Pope purple through the first sector. Purple through the second sector as well. And maybe the lack of traffic is helping him set a good time here, but it's looking nice through this hotel section here. How will he do? Just missing the apex on the final corner, run to the line. It's going to be 7th place from Pope J Pope, so not quick through that final sector there. A couple of mistakes, couple of errors, and that can happen in that final sector. Once it starts getting away from you, it really does get away from you. And so impressive not to have seen any. Only Larsh looks like he's invalidated his lap time so far. Let's have a look at Dark RT21. Is still out on track, but he's invalidated that lap, going hard for it. So that's going to be duck into the pits from him. Pope J Pope has set a lap, so now we'll just wait for everyone else to come out of the pits and come on to another fast lap. Looks like Rocky will be the first person to do that, and this gets out of the way. Therefore, I think it's Gomez Yanta behind it, but he won't really want to do that because Gomez Yanta is also on an out lap. So here we go then, Rocky. Can he improve on his lap time from before? Let's ride on board and watch. So our championship leader looks to try and cement his place in history. Been 2 purple sections from Rocky so far, and it's a pretty good lap at the moment. How can he keep it through this final sector? We ride on board with our championship leader, currently 4th place with a 1:35.8, sorry, and nicely through here, really aggressive, hitting all those apexes, getting back on the power. Runs to the line, it goes 2nd place for now, 1:35.487. So just a few hundredths of a second away from Skullface there. Fingerhook moves himself up into 6th place, and Ava Immortal has now gone fastest of all. So Ava Immortal has gone to a 1:34.385. Really impressive lap from him. Who can we hop on board with next? Wally, can he improve? He can, but it's not enough. Let's go, brought him right up to the back there. Hutchie has gone 2nd, and that's important for the championship standings. Hutchie has now gone 2nd place there. No Sharif this weekend, so he won't be there to defend his title. So it looks like 5th place in the championship for Sharif. We'll see the Brother Adam Catsby battle. Looks like Brother Adam is winning out at the moment. And the second board with J Devil. So he comes back onto his hot lap. So as I was saying, yeah, the Catsby Brother Adam battle for 3rd place. So the Catsby Pope J Pope battle for 3rd place. Looks like it's going Catsby's way at the moment. Brother Adam still pretty close in behind those guys. That's going to be a invalidated lap there for NJ Devil. That's unfortunate for him. You're on board with Catsby. 0.1 up at the moment. Currently, can he improve on that lap time? Find some time through the final sector. So right to the edge of the track there. Ditch this lap. So on board with Rico Samhas currently on and out lap. Marsh behind him is also on and out lap. Marsh still set a time. Everyone going for the softs. No one trying to split the strategy by riding the mediums.
see how just slightly wide on that second apex there, and putting him out of line for the whole next sequence of corners. And that's why this final sector is so difficult and tricky to get right in a race setting, and consistently in qualifying as well. Rico Salmon then onto his hot lap. Had a little bit too much speed into that first corner. Going to drive out perfect, so we'll see how it does in this next bit. Just missing that apex a bit. It's just so easy to make a little mistake here. It's the consistency of the track, is all the sectors are so different, all asking different things of the car. Finding the right setup is virtually impossible. So Perigo's gonna ditch this one. Rocky then, purple through the middle sector. How can he do going into the castle, not the castle section, the hotel section. Back to Azerbaijan, all those weeks ago. And there's a new fastest lap from Rocky, a 1:33.9, and absolutely smashes it on the final lap. Ava Immortal then, how can he respond? So delicate coming through that corner there. Keep it as tight and straight as you can. And purple through that middle sector there as well. A little lock up on the front wheel, but he manages to keep it onto the apex of the next two corners, which is so important for the run through this next section. He'll be hoping his car ahead of him doesn't hold him up too much. One of the it's Larsh, and Larsh gets right out of the way there. Good run through those corners. Oh, and a little bit wide, and that's going to be a cancelled lap, and that's so unlucky for Ava Immortal. So unfortunate for him, and he doesn't manage to cross the line. Slowly enough. Hutchie then. That's right on board with him, or is Skullface going to finish first? Skullface will finish first. Brother Adam over the line, so we'll hop on board with Brother Adam in a moment. Skullface running around the corner then. And it's not going to be an improvement. Oh, that's clumsy from Brother Adam through the final sector. And across the line. It's going to be second place. 1:34.3, so it's a good lap from Brother Adam. And Hutchie has invalidated his lap. J Pope comes in, Wally comes in, and J Devil, can you do something for us? Can you put in a blistering final lap? He's up on his time at the moment, but barely. He needs to really run it nicely through this final sector. And he invalidates the lap again. It's so easy to do here. Larsh is going to come 13th place. So Rocky, our championship leader, puts in a fantastic lap to give himself the best possible opportunity of closing this race lead out. Brother Adam, second place after that excellent result last weekend. Confidence flowing through the Mercedes driver. It's all come together for him right at the end of the season. He'll be hoping that he can keep that momentum going through the next campaign. Ava Immortal, third place, and Hutchie in fourth. So he's going to need to do a job to catch Rocky and overhaul him. He needs to outscore Rocky this weekend in order to have any hope in the championship. So, Skullface has got 5th, Dark RT 21, 6th, Catsby in 7th, Gomez Yanta 8th, Fingerhook 9th, Pope J Pope in 10th. So, Catsby and Pope J Pope always putting a good show in the race. Not one-lap specialists, either of them, but good race pace. So, they'll be interesting to watch. 3rd and 4th place drivers. But they've got Brother Adam catching up to them rather quickly. So it's a 15-point gap Rocky has to Hutchie. So if Rocky finishes first and Hutchie finishes third, it's not mathematically impossible for Hutchie to lose the championship, but it is all but done. All but done. Rocky would just need to score a single point next weekend to confirm his position as champion. So we'll just give the driver some time to prepare and set up, and we'll be right with you. So it looks like everyone from 11th upwards is going for an alternate strategy. NJ Devil going for the hard, so that'll be an interesting strategy to watch from him. Pope J Pope, who is usually our strategy meister to watch for, had some such excellent results from outside the top 10. Going to have to start in 10th place on those tyres he qualified on, so it'll be interesting to see how well he does on that. Predicted strategies here. The soft medium, or the soft medium. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what NJ Devil does then. Is he going for a one-stop? Is this his plan? To try and run those hard tyres as far as he can. Really going to have to work and warm those up. And in honour of Murray Walker, as I said, I will be doing all of my race starts in his wonderful style. Such a fantastic, wonderful person. A real hero in my childhood. Someone I really always a voice I would tune into every week. Lights out and it's go, 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 and Rocky has got a fantastic start. Brother Adam in behind him, and it looks like Ava Immortal is challenging with Skullface. Who will be able to find it as they go side by side through turn 3? Turn 2, sorry, and 3. Oh, and it catches a little bit of Ava Skullface, and that means that Dark RT21 is going to be able to get onto the back of him. Now we've got both of the Williams. Catspy looking to have a look up the inside, and he's battling there with one of the AlphaTauris. It's Gomez Yanta, and Catspy looks like he's got the place from Gomez Yanta there. And so up ahead is Rocky. We've got Rocky in first place, Brother Adam right behind him, Ava Immortal third place there with Skullface in fourth, ready to go. And I can't seem to see anybody's chats. Unfortunately, I couldn't see what everyone put there, but I assume they were all little tributes to Murray. As looks like Brother Rocky has managed to pull out a big old gap here, 1.7 seconds. Ava Immortal in second place is just managing, in third place, so he's just managed to keep in behind Brother Adam, who'll be hoping to break that 1 second, that all-important 1 second window around here. And looks like some of the drivers are managing to do that. Dark RT caught in behind Skullface. Here's the closest little battle we've got going on here. Oh, lovely swooping camera angle there. More of them, please. More of them. And if you're just joining us here, we are preparing to watch Rocky try to claim his championship position at the moment. Hutchie has gone... where is Hutchie? He's all the way down in 9th place. Is he? Yes, I think he is, yeah. So Hutchie all the way down to 10th place. He's dropped right to the back of the field, and that is not good for him in the battle for the league standings. That's not helping me. Oh, so Wally, he's come into the pit. So it's 8th place really for Hutchie. His teammate will have let him by, I'm sure. And Pope J Pope slipped down to 11th. So who's got the best start here? I really can't see. Oh no, he's still in 10th because of the Wally has gone into the pits, and that has messed everything up. So Rocky, in his usual style, burning away all of his ERS to make up that gap at the start of the race. Skullface and Dark RT now very close to each other, and Dark RT he's not opened the DRS for some reason, and coming in side by side. Look at that fantastic driving from the both of them, and Dark RT has managed to get through, and Dark RT 21 is up into 4th place, and that's a good position gain from him. Catspy now has got Gomez Yanta right in behind him. He's going to be looking to try and score over Pope J Pope, and it looks like he's got the advantage at the moment. Hutchie in 8th place, down 4 positions, so it wasn't a good start for the Red Bull driver, and that's a real challenge as Rocky sets another fastest lap. Surely this is going to be his afternoon. Hutchie needs to get himself up to 3rd or better to keep himself in the positions here, and it looks like Rocky is going to be pulling away nicely at the front of this track pack at the moment. So he's now got Brother Adam behind him, who's conserving a bit of that DRS, as he knows Ava Immortal is now going to be battling with Dark RT21. So Dark looks like he is on a charge here. having got past Skullface, he's now looking to get past Ava Immortal. And further down, Gomez Yanta and Catsby going for it again, and it looks like Gomez Yanta is through on Catsby, and that's going to help Hutchie get in behind, and Hutchie now swinging around the outside. Hutchie manages to get past one. Can he have a go? Can he have a pop? He just decides against it. Very sensible. Gets the move done there, and a really, really nice move too. So well done to Hutchie, back up into 7th place. Needs to make up for that opening error. Up ahead we've got then Dark RT21 really close in behind Ava Immortal, who's not managing to show that qualifying pace in the race as of yet. Maybe when the tyres come to him, and it looked like he got a little bit out of sorts on the exit there, and that looks like Dark RT21 is going to make it past, and a good move from Dark RT21 as Ava Immortal makes a little mistake on the exit and loses some time. Now Skullface is going to be onto the back of him, so can Skullface find a way past the Renault driver as Hutchie takes the stanchion off, the mark in the corner, so that'll be a warning from him. So now he is really close in behind Gomez Yanta. Is he going to have a go this time? He is, both of them with DRS, but Hutchie managing to get the move done. A little lock up running in, and then a little lock up on the way out, and that's going to give Gomez Yanta a chance to fight back here. And also Catsby is going to get back up onto the outside. So now they're both going to pass Hutchie back. Oh, and now they're going to battle side by side. Oh, and it's a little clip onto Gomez Yanta, and Hutchie gets a penalty for cut in the corner, and he's going to try and swing it around the outside, and that's nicely done there, and up into 7th place again from Hutchie. So he's got a real job on his hands to try and catch up, and no one is making it easy for him. No one is making it easy for him, and now he's got 3 seconds worth of penalties. He's going to have to be careful for the rest of the race. So easy to get penalties here, so I'm sure we'll see some more as well. Skullface still very close onto the back of Ava Immortal, who's managing to keep within the DRS of Dark RT21 up ahead of him. Oh, and someone spun. Dark has spun. Dark spins, and that's unfortunate for Dark. Going to have to go careful for a little bit, and he's dropping all the way down the pack as his tyres will be burning and losing all sorts of grip. You can see him swinging around there. NJ Devil maybe having a go next. Oh, and he spins again. He takes NJ Devil with him. Oh, and that's unfortunate for NJ Devil. Just as he tries to make a move, he ends up getting down by the cars around him. Let's have a look then at Hutchie is going past Catsby. Hutchie is past Catsby for 5th place again. So Hutchie needs to get on with it. Gomez Yanta has also got a 3-second time penalty. Catsby is now having a look to come back around the outside of Hutchie, and there's just nothing Hutchie can do. He's going to have to wait for the 2nd sector. Needs to get the good run out of that corner. In order to beat Catsby along there, clearly. And all of that is just holding him up from being able to catch up to the positions he really needs to be in. You would feel he's got the pace to move past these other drivers, especially what we've seen of him so far this year. Further down the field, we've got Pope J. Pope in 8th place with Farico Sama trying to find a way past as the soft tyres will be starting to go off now. This could be starting to come to the medium tyre runners. And NJ Devil still in 11th place on those hard tyres. We could see him go quite deep into this race. We're still within a single pit stop of the lead driver, more or less. Because I think Dark has taken another spin. He and Wally will be out of range of Rocky's first pit stop soon. And he's built up quite a gap. It's 4.5 seconds so far to Brother Adam, but Eva Immortal further behind. Gomez Yanta is now coming past Hachi, and Hachi really not getting the drive through that corner there in order to get back up onto the main straight for the second DRS. So maybe needs a little tweak of front wing or something at the pit stops to help him beat these guys, or maybe you could try for the undercut, come out in some clear air maybe from where he is. Be interesting to see if he goes for anything, maybe a lap early for the undercut. We'll see how he goes. As Rocky comes into the pits. So Rocky into the pits from first place, and he's going to come back out comfortably in 10th in front of Ava Immortal, who's also pitted here. Not that far from the back of Fingerhook either, so he's going to need to get some moves done. Brother Adam, see if he can eke these tyres out for another couple of laps. He's got to try something really to go try the alternate strategy to Rocky. NJ Devil now gets a 3-second time penalty as he moving up the standings on his hard tyres, but looks like he's getting held up here by Larsh and Farico ahead of him, and that's really not what he wants ideally. So Hachi, Gomez, Yanta and Catsby both coming into the pits. Hachi stays out then, and again someone who's just going to have to try something different. So he hasn't tried the undercut on these drivers. He's going to try to eke it out and be faster than them further down the race. So he inherits the lead for now. Pope J Pope goes up into second place, and I said he couldn't put under a different strategy, but let's see if he can pull one out of the bag for us. The medium tyre runners are now starting to catch up to these guys ahead of them. As we can see, NJ Devil moving to the outside, just not quite enough for any of them to catch and pass. Dark RT21 going past Wally there. Xanta has just been passed by Catsby. Will Hachi come into the pits this lap? He will indeed. Pope J Pope follows him in, and so Farico Sama will inherit the lead of this race on the medium tyres. And the alternate strategy, it's now for he, Larsh and NJ Devil to try and eke this out, and it looks like Rocky was having a go at NJ Devil there, and he's not managed to find his way past. Rocky on the fresh mediums is going to be surely quicker than all of these drivers ahead of him. And hoping for a way past as soon as possible. as it looks like Larsh and Farico Sama have a little battle there, and Farico is lost out to Larsh a little bit, and it looks like he might lose out again to NJ Devil behind him. So NJ Devil up into second place. Rocky fighting with him and decides against trying to throw it up the inside, as NJ Devil does indeed on Larsh and gets past him, and Rocky is up into second place as Larsh clatters the curb there, and it looks like Farico Sama's car is ghosting, so maybe he's dropped out of the session. Not sure what's happened here. Brother Adam then, purple middle sector there on the fresh mediums. He will be the next person to try and close the gap, and hope that his one lap fresher tyres will be able to haul him in against Rocky, who will be battling with NJ Devil, and he'll have to hope that NJ Devil can hold Rocky behind him for a little bit longer. Very much. Hopefully that's sorted. Hopefully it's got Farico back. If he can join us, so sent him an invite to join us again. He's back indeed, I think. No, he's not. So let's hope he can get back from there. So Brother Adam now up into fourth place, and he's going to be hunting down Larsh ahead of him. And Ava Immortal. So Rocky is now past NJ Devil and doing a good job as well. NJ Devil though, trying to run these medium hards long. He will try to stay there and switch on to the mediums later on in the race, I will presume. Brother Adam gets past Larsh, Brother Adam up into third place. Brother Adam will now try to hunt down NJ Devil as well. And this is where NJ Devil's got to start to fight the cars around him a little bit, because otherwise he'll lose out. Larsh comes into the pits on his 11-lap-old medium tyres and switches onto another set of the mediums, so he'll be going onto the softs at the end of the race and hoping to be quick there. Everything else to sort itself out. Let's have a little look. We've got Brother Adam battling with NJ Devil here, and NJ Devil forces him to the outside, and Brother Adam's going to have a look around the outside, and very close to disaster, but a good move from Brother Adam. Really confident overtake, and looks like he's cementing his position in second place here, ahead of Ava Immortal, and he's exactly what he needs to get good points over Catsby and Pope J. Pope, who he's trailing in the championship. Let's try and get something useful up, shall we? Oh, here we go. Brother Adam has set the fastest lap on the 1:37.7. Can now find out how far everybody is from each other. Hutchie, on his fresher tyres, has lost out by staying out to Catsby and Gomez Yanta. Still behind them, but he's going to hope that his fresher tyres will be able to last him better into this race. Hutchie is indeed going past Catsby there, so now the cars are a little bit more strung out. It should be a little easier for Hutchie to make his way through the pack, but that means he's going to have to do some real fast laps to make it around here. We've seen how difficult it is for drivers to get past. It's a purple sector through there for Hutchie, so using the DRS to good advantage. Now Catsby and Pope J. Pope are right one behind the other on track, or will be in a minute, so that'll be interesting to watch, as Ava Immortal is now coming up to the back of NJ Devil. So running this hard tyre compound, it's so old, surely it's going to be easy pickings for Ava Immortal. A little bit wide onto the tarmac there. Ava Immortal with DRS. Hits the overtake button and swoops past nice and easily on NJ Devil. There's no energy left in that car compared to Ava Immortal, who's got massive amount of energy, 78%. Now we're going to try and use that to break the toe of NJ Devil. Catsby close enough to the back of Hutchie to have DRS, but so is Hutchie to Gomez Yanta, it looked like. And he's going to need to find his way past pretty soon before this battle resumes again. Okay then, so here we have Hachi looking to find his way past Gomez Yanta. And he manages to get past then, so that's a good move from Hutchie. Now he is up to 5th place. He needs to make it up to 3rd in order to continue this championship for another weekend. It has to be 3rd place, and he has to hope that Rocky doesn't get the fastest lap, because then it will be out of his hands. So, you see a little puff of smoke as his wheel locks up there as he hunts down his teammate now. There's the next driver ahead for Hutchie. And 6 seconds of penalties to deal with also, so he's going to have to go some to make it up. Surely this championship is slipping away from the Red Bull driver. Gomez Yanta hunting in behind these drivers as well, so this battle is set to resume with Hutchie and Gomez Yanta. If it takes him too long to get past, then it will be Catsby joining them as well. And we watch the view go past. Oh, change the camera. And past indeed does go Hutchie. Now NJ Devil will maybe try to help his teammate out a little bit by holding him up. Holding up the next driver, but he swoops back past. And Hutchie needs to take a tighter line through that next sector, because he's losing out a lot of time by running wide through there, and is just letting people back past him. He's not even defending it, which is very strange. Because all of this is surely just stopping his chances of catching up to Ava Immortal ahead. So the top 3 penalty free. Catsby and Pope Joe Pope also penalty free, which is one of the things that has really seen them score well, is staying consistent with the penalties. Gomez Jansen now gets a 3-second time penalty as well, as Hutchie looks to get past his teammate again. Dark RT21 has come into the pits. And Hutchie is going to swoop past NJ Devil this time, and waits until the 2nd DRS zone to do it, so good thinking from him as we watch Hutchie head rally style, NJ Devil sorry, said rally style through that sector and get another 3-second time penalty. So I have Gomez Yanta trying to hunt him down and make a move as well. It'll be interesting to see how much longer he can make these hard tyres last. And what will he decide to do? Will he go soft or try and go to a set of mediums? Gomez Yanta comes into the pits, and NJ Devil continues on again. Rocky also into the pits onto another set of the medium tyres. So is NJ Devil trying to go onto a set of softs at the end of this? Should be incredible if he does. Hutchie now up into the lead again, so Rocky back out. 5 seconds behind Hutchie. Brother Adam also pitted there, and is now not far behind his teammate as Catsby is battling with NJ Devil here. And NJ Devil, we've made a mistake, and that's allowed Pope J Pope to come through as well on the medium tyres, but he has managed to play this an absolute blinder. NJ Devil, if manages to keep it in there, and then switch on to the mediums now with everyone else. I have to hope he doesn't get held up too much in the pit lane by his teammate. Someone comes running wide through there, and now it's all side by side. Who even knows what's happening? Rocky is looking for a way through, and Rocky goes sliding. Rocky has gone. He's got touch there, and Rocky has gone for a big slide, and he's lost out a bit of time, but he's not going to lose out of place, you wouldn't think, as NJ Devil continues on again. Hutchie now comes into the pit as NJ Devil's tyres look okay there. Oh, and he looks like he's running very wide. So Rocky getting a touch. I'm not sure entirely what happened, but there were 3 abreast going through that corner. That is just not how you want to be. And Pope J Pope then up into the lead, trying to push it onto a set of softs, I would presume, as is Catsby now behind him. And Pope J Pope has got past Catsby somewhere along the way. I think all caught up in that madness just then. They both got past NJ Devil. Now Rocky swoops around the outside, and with no DRS there's very little NJ Devil can do to fight that, and that's a good move from Rocky up into 3rd place again, which will be first once everyone around him is pitted. And a good chunk of time ahead of Brother Adam, who is just catching up to the back of his teammate. We'll be hoping his teammate comes into the pits this lap to help him out here. So Rocky now right on the back of the Williams driver Catsby, but they're both going to swing into the pits, so it's Pope J Pope in from the lead, Catsby as well. NJ Devil now comes into the pits, so going for the soft tyres, I will presume, for these drivers at the end of the race. Brother Adam now goes back up into 2nd place. Ava Immortal back to his position in 3rd, and Hutchie, what's happened to Hutchie? Well down the field in 12th place, and he comes through now. He's going to come out right in the midst of all this. There's a mistake somewhere on his outlap, because I'm sure he's lost a lot of places. He made some massive mistakes somewhere along the line, Hutchie. NJ Devil into 8th place from where he was originally, from 11th. So now he's got the soft tyres on. He's going to hope that he can improve on that. Larsh on 7-lap-old mediums now as well. Interesting to see if he decides to stay out or comes in. You would think those tyres would be screaming by the end of the race, but just needs such a high level of grip around here. Catsby on fresh soft tyres. Pope J Pope has managed to get out ahead of him, and has now got Gomez Yanta between the two of them, so he's going to need to try and get this move done as quickly as he can and get up the road after his championship rival. And with that, it looks like Rocky, despite that little touch and spin and almost crashed out, Rocky has survived. Perhaps that's what happened to Hachi there as well. Maybe he got caught up in that. No, he wouldn't have got caught up in that. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to him. But he's made a mistake somewhere. It's a massive mistake because he's dropped right down. Rocky receives a 3-second time penalty for multiple corner warnings. His first one of the day, and that's a good move from Catsby to get around Gomez Yanta, and now he will try and chase down J. Pope ahead of him. And NJ Devil has got 2.5 seconds to find on Gomez Yanta ahead of him. So what will he be able to do in that department? Large does indeed come into the pits for a set of final set of softs. Catsby sets a new fastest lap, and as he tries to pursue J. Pope ahead of him. Catsby will be hunting down J. Pope ahead of him. And he really does look like he's got the pace to haul in the driver ahead as well. Gomez Yanta just staying in touch thanks to the DRS at the moment. Looks like this gap is just holding around just outside the 1 second mark. So we'll see how, if Catsby can haul in that gap, but it doesn't look like he is at the moment. And it looks like everything's just starting to settle down for the last few races. Let's hope it's not a procession. Let's hope we get something to get excited about. So it's been a commanding performance all season from our championship leader Rocky. Just consistently quick, consistently pacey. 10 seconds clear of the rest of the field today. So careful as he puts it through there, as NJW gets another 3 seconds worth of penalties. That's going to be 9 for him. It's going to drop him right down and out of the points here. Abe Mortal is 3.5 seconds behind Brother Adam, and if he can find another half a second to the Mercedes driver ahead of him, he can claim second place here. J. Pope looks like he's just managing to hold that position from Catsby as well. He's got 12 seconds worth of penalties now, so it's gone from bad to worse this afternoon for him. Poor old Hutchie. His hope to pull the gap in to Rocky, set us up for a championship shootout between the two drivers, but alas, it was not to be. Barring anything highly dramatic happening. 3 laps left. I would say that this is Rocky's championship here in the Tier 3, wrapped up with a week to go. So we've got Skullface and NJ Devil who have managed to catch up onto the back of Dark RT21 here to give us something to shout about in the last couple of laps. Thank you so much, guys. He's managed to quite get there. Didn't get the run off the corner that he needed, but that's allowed Skullface to catch up to the back of him, NJ Devil. And Skullface has got 6 seconds worth of penalties to NJ Devil's 9. Dark RT has only got the 3, but Skullface swoops it past on the inside there, and that's a good move from him. So up into 8th place for the Mercedes driver. And NJ Devil fighting back to come back past Skullface. So good move from him. Dark RT21 goes on to 6 seconds worth of penalties now, and will lose out on his chance to go ahead of Gomez Llanta for 6th. Skullface and NJ Devil now getting challenged by Hutchie on the medium tyres as their soft tyres start to go off on the final lap. They've dropped away from Dark RT, and Skullface just needs to stay in behind, but he's going to pass here, and that's a good move. That's another place for Skullface in the end. So Mr. Strategy has pulled it off again with the soft, medium, soft, and puts himself up into 6th place as Rocky takes the championship here. 1st place for Rocky. 2nd place is going to go to Brother Adam. And Farico Samar set the fastest lap, so no one will get the bonus point. But it doesn't matter. Ava Immortal goes 3rd. Pope J Pope 4th. Catsby 5th. Gomez Llanta will come over the line in 6th. Dark RT21 in 7th place. Skullface is going to come over the line in 8th. That means NJ Devil in 9th and Hutchie 10th. Fingerhook will get 11th place when he crosses the line. Wally will come over the line in 12th. But Rocky, our championship leader, it's time for me to decide on who the driver of the day will be, and I think I'm going to give it to Mr. Strategy. Always love his work from 11th to 4th. I think you got to give credit where it's due. Well done to Mr. Pope J Pope. Fantastic work from him. I'd like to talk to him in the press room afterwards anyway. Please do go and check the press room for the chats that we have. My first questions will be going straight, of course, to Mr. Rocky. Mr. Rocky, the reliable. So here we have then our final standings. Rocky, our winner. Brother Adam in 2nd place. Ava Immortal in 3rd. All the drivers these guys absolutely pumped with how they've done. Pope J Pope in 4th place. Catsby in 5th. Gomez Llanta 6th. Dark RT21 7th. Skullface in 8th. NJ Devil 9th. Hutchie going to lose out. He's going to be second place in the championship for Hutchie. A fantastic season for him. So unlucky right at the end there, just to let things slip away. Fingerhook in 11th, Wally in 12th, 13th for Rico Sama. Lash gets 14th and finishes off our Grand Prix standings. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Do check in with Rigby later for the F1. Until then, as always, stay safe.